Greetings and welcome back to Networking for Humans. If you're new here, my name's Ben, and in the last video, I got trapped in the system, and apparently, the only way out is to learn networking. Now, if you've ever entered a networking classroom and watched someone draw 7 rectangles on the board and immediately lost the will to live, don't worry, we're not going to do that today. We're tackling the OSI model and TCP/IP, but in a way that will actually make sense to us humans. And to make this stick, imagine you're at a massive stadium show. Lasers, pyro, chaos. And somehow, everything still works. Lights, audio, video, cables, all cooperating. And that's networking. Every part has a job, and if one part breaks, the whole show collapses. And look, AC/DC did say it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. But it's also a long way to the top if you want to watch me go backwards through 7 networking layers. So let's start where the pain lives, at layer 1. Layer 1, the physical layer. Layer 1 I have assigned to Able, the roadie. And Able deals with the cables, moves bits over copper, fiber, or radio, including Wi-Fi. And if you've ever wiggled an Ethernet cable and said, "Please work," that was you doing advanced Layer 1 diagnostics. Layer 2, data link. Layer 2, his name is Link, the stage manager. And Link makes sure all the right gear lands on the right stage. This layer uses frames and MAC addresses for local delivery, and switches live here. Layer 3 is Atlas, the touring manager, and Atlas plans the route between cities. This is where IP routing happens, and routers live here. Layer 4 is the transport layer. Layer 4's name is Porter, the sound engineer. And Porter decides between TCP or UDP, which for now we're just going to describe as reliable versus fast. And Porter uses ports to deliver to the right app. Layer 5, the session layer. Layer 5, his name is Holden, the booking agent. And Holden maintains sessions so that conversations do not collide. Layer 6, presentation. Layer 6 is Polly, the producer. And Polly handles formatting, encryption, and compression, making sure that the album is able to play everywhere. And then finally, the layer that everybody showed up for. Layer 7, the application layer. Layer 7 is the band. User-facing apps, browser, chat, email, etc. And now, you've met the whole OSI touring crew. Alright, now let's talk about how data actually moves through these layers. Engineers call this encapsulation and decapsulation, which sounds terrifying, but it's literally just packing and unpacking. But if you notice, I flipped the stack upside down for this metaphor. Why, you ask? When data arrives at the destination, the first thing that gets unpacked is the physical stuff. The cables, the signals, the bits. That's layer 1, near the top of the van. Then all the way down layer 2, 3, and 4, until the band wakes up at layer 7 and plays the show. When data is sent, it goes the opposite direction. The band gets in first, producers at layer 6, booking at layer 5, all the way down to layer 1 where it hits the wire. So the flow is encapsulation, 7 to 1, and decapsulation, 1 to 7. It's the same stack, just viewed from 2 different perspectives, loading versus unloading. And at this point in the video, you might be asking yourself, well, why the heck are we learning all these layers anyway? And what does it actually mean? Well, I'll tell you. To learn these layers is to learn to troubleshoot like an adult. The payoff is you only have to ask one question from now on. What layer is failing? No connectivity? Layer 1. Local area network issues, layer 2. Can't reach the outside world, layer 3. Some apps work but others don't. You guessed it, layer 4. To learn these layers will help you troubleshoot quickly and solve problems fast. And there you have it. The tour has officially begun. OSI, TCP/IP, characters, van metaphors, all without wanting to crawl into a server rack and take a nap forever. In Module 2, the wires and the waves, we're getting physical, copper, fiber, Wi-Fi, interference, and why placing your router behind your metal TV stand might not be the best idea. If you learned something today, let me know in the comments below, and like and subscribe. I'm Ben, and this has been Networking for Humans, and I'll see you in the next one. And please, get me out of here.